Oh right, yeah. I actually did specifically wait for that that song "Live Gloriously" by ah damn it, what was his name? Christopher Tint. Wow, I blanked right there. Oh my god, that was a bad blank because Christopher Tint is such an amazing composer and writer. Yeah, by Christopher Tint. I did purposely wait for it to end. Anyway. Yes, I will be, if we can go to the right scene here, I will be going in playing as Confucius again for a science victory. We tried previously. It didn't work so well because I really just did spend too much time like simming and building up because that's my favorite way to play the game. What I need to do was just enter the third age with the mindset to win, or with the plan to win, not just do shit and then win somewhere in there. All right, so as Confucius, we want to lean into our science. Or do we want to lean in more a little bit on culture? I think adding a culture from specialists, actually this will be good in the second age. When we start getting more specialists from active trade routes. Because I'm thinking we already have 2 science from specialists from Confucius. If we get 1 culture from specialists, that'd be great because we can shore up a little bit of our shortcoming that way. I'm just trying to think. I don't think we want to go too much into growth rate in the early game. I do like this. +1 pop in your smallest settlement every time you start a celebration. I think scientific attribute point to get us going. I kind of want to play with the +1 pop. I don't know how that would work. I think we get the science stuff to get us going. Like I said, in the next age, if I remember, we'll switch to the cultural one. We'll start in the Antiquity Age, and we're going to start as the Han. Game speed standard. Continents, islands, Pangea, Shattered Seas, continents. We'll go with continents this time. We'll do large. Continuity. I like that. Difficulty, yeah, it's on deity. Disaster frequency, catastrophic. Where is... Yeah, continuity. Let's see, I don't want normal. I want to turn that off. I want long ages. I'm trying to look for that option. Start position, map type, map seed, ocean damage, civic cost, high tech, or tech cost, happiness. Yeah, this is all difficulty setting. We don't need that. Yeah, age length. There we go. Long. Game speed standard. Age countdown, age transition, impact. I think we're good now. Yes, launch game. Loading. 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 This is taking a while to load.
Master
There
Kong,
we go.
you gave guidance to rulers when they were lost. Now, wise one, the world is again in need of your guidance. Help us to temper duty with benevolence. Help us to see with wisdom and propriety. Where the darkness of ignorance falls, lead us in the righteous path.
All right, there's Confucius, like I said, 25% growth rate in cities. So basically, you get faster growth rate in 2 signs from specialists.
Forged from the legacies of the militaristic Qin and the cultured Zhao, the Han dynasty of China rules with righteousness tempered with benevolence, with wisdom informed by tradition. Han engineers transformed the land, even as Han philosophers transformed the mind. Go now, and take up the mandate of heaven.
So civilization ability of the capital and new towns gain additional population on their first growth event. Actually, picking up that thing for population growth during a celebration. That's big. That would be big. And then we get additional production towards the Weiying Palace. And then our unique improvement is the Great Wall, +2 culture, +1 happiness for each Great Wall segments. For adjacent Great Wall segments. Counts as a fortification, +6 combat strength when defending. Can only be built in a line. We also have access to the Chukonu. It's a ranged unit, zone control, higher defense, +5 combat strength when attacking units. And then the Shidafu. Yeah, Shidafu. Sorry, I was recognizing the. I was recognizing the tones there. A great person with 1 charge can be trained in the capital with at least 10 population, and the specific Shidafu received is random. Each Shidafu can only be received once. Cost increases. And then, yeah, we'll get on to that later. Ah, so we start next to Campbell's. That's always a great sign. We start next to Campbell's. Clay, +1 production on warehouse buildings, and we're a little bit away from the wine. I'm actually going to move 1 up so we're closer to the wine. I'm fine with taking that. Sacrifice of 1 turn. Settle Chang'an. We have the scientifics, so we get a little bit of extra science, which is great. Do 1 scout turn, and then build the warrior.
The radiance of the new world came into.
All right. Wine is what? +2 happiness in the capital and 5 culture when in a celebration. I think I want to go for the clay first, because that is production. Production is king. Now I will go towards masonry. No, actually irrigation this time. I kind of want to start growing our cities, but I didn't want to grow it too much, which is why I didn't take the growth bonus in the beginning. I will grab the gold. I think that will suit me more. And I think we can buy another warrior. So I'm going to put up another scout and save up for another warrior. Who is this? That is Wasukani. Ooh, some silk. Silk is great. That's just 10% culture. That means it kind of like grows with everything. That's how I see it. It grows with your base cultural output. That's how I see it. I don't know if that's actually how it works. 60. Yeah, we'll grab the 60 culture at the sacrifice for happiness.
I protect thee with this flame.
All right, change policies. We'll get +2 culture, considering we already start out with +1. Have we enough money for a warrior? Do we need to wait 2 more turns? All right, let's start growing towards those camels, I guess, and grab mysticism. And I'm actually going to grab the boost to culture because we don't. Ideally, we wouldn't need the boost to science because we're going to be good on science. I am actually going to perform search. And we can find that we've unveiled a, what's this? Campfire. I freaking love the Chinese music, man. So good. So good. Oh, we've also seen the cave over here. That's cool. Happiness towards the next celebration. We'll grab that, actually.
All are made of clay.
All right, cool. We get production on clay pits, which we don't have yet. And we'll grab that boost to culture because it is off so many turns. We have another scout. I'm going to grab a brickyard then to get more production. And also, this is definitely a good time to look to see where best to place things. Though Chang'an does not look like it's a great place to place very many things, actually. We're not nearby mountains, although it is we are right next to them. We're not on them. Speaking of which, I think down here would be a great settlement place. I think, let's see, the food buildings, navigable river, marine terrain, so they do get adjacency from right here. So I might just do something like this. The science buildings can go right here. And then we can place a wonder. We can place a wonder, depending on what it is, like right here to give a boost to the adjacency around. Now we don't have a unique quarter, so we don't have to worry about that. Now the Great Wall I have not played with, so we could it just be added on like this? I have no clue. Yes, actually, because you're gaining +1 happiness adjacency for being next to the other Great Walls. Right, I see. So maybe something like this, we'll see. All right, you go for this because I noticed there was a cairn right here that we'd like to grab. All right, what is this? Science or food or culture? We'll grab the culture. Because I would like to get that Pantheon. That would be a great thing to grab. All right, looks like we've met Friedrich of Rome.
Friedrich der Zweite. Hoch erfreut, euch kennenzulernen.
We're just gonna try. We're gonna try to be friendly with everyone. So we'll go grab a research collaboration with Frederick.
There is another world.
Okay, so we got
But it
mysticism.
is in this one.
Priesthood is nice, but we don't have additional additional stuff to social policy slots. Wow, words, please come to me. What the fuck? All right, lesson of Jin. On a warm autumn morning, citizens gather to hear Confucius speak. He encourages them to treat one another with respect, to always express care and empathy for their fellow humans. Kindness must be earned. Get a warrior. 50 science or 50 culture if we complete a quest. Oh, I never bought the warrior. That reminds me. Train 2 settlers, grab the culture. I'm going to here buy a warrior. We are building a settler. I will save up for the altar. No. I think we might want to build the altar and purchase the granary. No need for me to do anything there. I will go and grab discipline. +2 influence on the altar. Ooh, we can grab fertility rights. Growth rate in settlements with an altar. That wouldn't be too bad to grab. Yeah, I think we grab that. We have a lot of wine around us. Until it becomes a wine resource or get production. We'll make it into a wine resource. I'm loving this mountain chain right here next to us. I am really loving that. There is Divodidum, however you say their name. There's a couple good settling spots. Grab the gold. I do want to settle down here for the camels, for the silk, and actually now for the wine and the cotton. There's a really good spot somewhere over here for the cotton, the wine, and the ivory. And up here in the north, grab the iron for extra combat strength. Fortify. Yeah, the flax is really nice. So, yeah, down over here is a great place. What I'm saying is we are very spoiled in our choice for places to build. Or places to settle. But I think I'm going to settle down here first. Ooh, the Cowrie. Cowrie is really nice. We could settle, like, right here. This would get us the iron, the Cowrie, the gypsum. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Cool. I like it when I like it when the AI killed themselves on me. Yeah, I would rather take the gold. You come back. We'll soon get a free commander from Discipline. So I should probably start bringing my military units back. After the altar, build me a saw pit. And a couple shukol new. Yeah, we're going to settle down south. That's all mountains and cliffs. So I have no choice but to go east or west. Get the hell out of there. And get the boost of culture. Get the production and science. Food or happiness. We're already actually in a celebration, so natural wonder. Nice. What does this one do? +2 happiness on adjacent quarters. Plus you give space to culture and for food. Anyway, I was gonna say something I don't know. Chill right there. And you need a heal. And now that you're in friendly territory, you're going to heal much faster because units heal faster when they're in friendly territory. I will go ahead and purchase the granary and put you right there. We're going to settle the town of Linz. We're going to get the camels. We're going to get the silk. We're on a good track for the economic progress. I really don't want to go for On 12 towns or cities across your empire, settlements count as 2. I'm not really going to try to go for conquest. If it happens, it happens. Yeah, go for that wine. There's a lot of clay pits around us, actually. After those shukol new, go for a settler. Okay, we know Frederick is over here now. Good to see. Good to see.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Gain a free army commander. Okay, cool. Alright, what are the Han civics? One settlement limit. Science buildings gain +1 science adjacency for quarters. Really? We don't this would be a +2, a +3 adjacency from quarters. And yeah, if I had, oh, +1, 2, 3, +4. If I had it here, it wouldn't, okay, it wouldn't matter. Okay. Li, which is +1 influence on science buildings, +2 influence on the palace. Yi, Shuko Nu gain combat strength when defending. We'll just do that. Why not? You're gonna stay there for now until we get the Shuko Nu. And there's Hatshepsut of Egypt. Cool. So we've met Hatshepsut. We're gonna do a farmer's market that's gonna get us growth. We know about Waset.
The essence of all beings is...
It's an extra settlement limit. With Frederick, I'm gonna get research collaboration. Where are you're unfriendly towards Hatshepsut. That makes sense because you were right next to each other. All right, we're gonna go for masonry. Actually, no. Yes, we're gonna go for masonry, and then we'll go for science. Might even go for masonry 2 to get more production. Okay, cool. Got our first Shoko Nu. Let's go ahead and put that in the army. What's going on? Oh, we got barbarians. Okay, Kutai Matadapura. That was badly said. I am going to take the commander and go down here. And you need to run around. Oh, we've also met Harriet Tubman. I just realized this. Yeah, we just met her.
So, here we meet. And I gotta...
Yeah, they're attacking the Linzi. Pop you out. Oh right, we don't have the first promotion yet, so we can't attack already. Right. I'm also gonna ask Hatshepsut for open borders. It's so weird using commanders in new games because you just think like you have those commanders still. Might as well just throw everyone out of here. Grab culture, that's nice. Because I have 2 settlers. Shutafu. No, I think we go for the garden. And then another set. I think this is where we... Hold on, I think this is where we place... I think this is where we place hanging gardens. We're going to place hanging gardens here. Hopefully we can get it. Where do we want to settle? I settle... If I settle right here, I still get the Cowrie. Actually, I get a lot of resources if I settle north. If I settle here, I get also... There's two... I am too spoiled for choice. Up here is the safest option, I think. Sweet. Gonna give the commander the first assault ability just because it's so good. First combat, we can grab another Shukonu. That's excellent. And we're gonna grab a Codex.
I do not open up the
That's
truth
another
to one
settlement
who is
limit
not
for
eager
us,
to
and
get
we can
knowledge.
start building our great walls. Science building, well, I'm not gonna
He was
slot
the
that
first
yet
to construct-
because we don't have any science buildings at the moment. I'm actually gonna grab that culture because this is gonna take a long time to research. Li and Yi. Yeah, we don't have a good cultural output. That's our issue. I'm going to change some things around because I want to get monuments down so we can actually have a decent cultural output. And then we're going to grab Yeah, we're going to grab writing. And we're going to go back for the masteries later. Repair all. Sure, we'll grab that. Oh, hi there. We are going to put out... First of all, we're going to retreat back one. Put out a fresher unit. Pop y'all out. Heal and bring you down because we need the reinforcements. Yeah, and then just heal everyone involved. Okay, this is water over here. And good thing we stayed back one tile because this volcano erupted. We're gonna sell the town of Yi. Yi? I forget how the J is pronounced in Chinese. And I'm learning the darn language right now. I'm learning Chinese. I forget pronunciation of letters. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it? So it looks like they attacked into my army, which is great. Get the bonus for ranged. Production boost to culture. And then grab priesthood. I don't know why this UI is bugging out, but it is. Culture, yeah, we cut the civic in half by taking the bonus to culture. It's insane. Oh, fuck! As fucking hell, as we move in to respond to a threat, these guys come in. I knew this wouldn't be safe to settle, which is why I settled north. Okay, I'm gonna have to scoop you all up.
You ask for what reason
Oh.
I stay on the Green
Zhang
Mountain.
Jie. I don't know how that's pronounced. I really don't. Alright, start throwing everyone out here. And show them why no one invades China. No one starts a land war in China. And this is a very mountainous terrain. I absolutely love it. Good thing I'm not going for a military victory this time. There's
To the Admiral of the
Edward
Black,
Teach.
the scourge of the seven seas. Edward Teach, Blackbeard in the flesh.
His character model is so good. I gotta say. Edward Teach's character model is so good. And the Edward Teach Republic of Pirates, such a fun gameplay. They really cooked on that one. Alright, we're gonna combine these guys and take them for a counterattack. You pop back into the city and heal, because you'll heal pretty fast. I also desperately need you to repair all. Yeah, I think that was a 5-turn wait down to a 3-turn wait.
The spoken word conquers.
Sure, I'll denounce Frederick. Alright, go back down, grab Masonry 2. We have a scientific attribute point. We're gonna grab production, cheaper science buildings. You're fucked. Plus 20 food, or yeah, that's a little bit more valuable than... Yeah, that's a little more valuable than gold. 20 gold. And
The
yeah,
canal
there we go.
water
We got the
gushes
hanging
from above
gardens.
into the gardens. Fragrance pervades the walkways. Streams of water as numerous as the stars of heaven flow in the pleasure garden.
Beautiful. You can see the town in the background.
Always and in everything.
Plus 2 influence on the
Let there be
palace. Yeah, there we go.
reverence.
Yeah, we're growing so fast now. You gotta love it. Yeah, I'll grab the production, I guess. Also, we get point into expansionist, so that's settlers. Or production towards settlers, rather. Oh, you're dead. No, you're not. Huh. I'm surprised they didn't attack. That's odd. Production in the capital. Bring you forward to protect. Yeah, they're not attacking. I should be fine making that decision. If not, it's just a warrior. And anyway, I'm gonna burn this down, this city-state down anyway, so it just does not matter. Thought one of these two. If I settle like right here, yeah, I get access to the flex, cotton, wine. I do not get access to the ivory. If I settle here, yeah, it's either the ivory or the flax. However, I probably can settle this way and grab the ivory anyway. Yeah, I think we do this. Actually, no, there's a barbarian right there. We go over here. I put you in the commander.
He was the first to construct a wall.
Sweet. Writing to Lindsay. I'll probably just, yeah, convert you. Is it worth convert? I think it might be worth converting you into a city. This is going to be definitely a town, but I think it's worth converting Lindsay into a city. So, yeah. Pop you back in, heal. And just reform the army. Run back down south. How are we doing compared to everyone else? We're actually on par, except Harriet Tubman is really pumping out science. For whatever reason, you somehow survived. That is very surprising. I don't need the pyramids. Get out another settler. You're just stuck there. That's the issue. You're surrounded by barbarians completely. All right, so the town of Jinyang. I have no clue. It's hard for me to pronounce Chinese names now that I cannot. It's hard for me to pronounce now that I know Chinese. Or learning Chinese. It's hard for me to pronounce some Chinese names without the pinyin. I must say. We've unlocked the Abbasid, which is great, because Abbasid are good for science victory. So we might actually pop an Abbasid instead of popping a Ming. Grab the cotton, and there's a milestone there in the economic side of things.
The spoken word.
We should be able to get in there. Yeah, we got in there in time. Sweet. Bronze working. Grab. Oh, I can't build a. I can build a Great Wall here. Why can't I build a Great Wall these two places? Yeah, I mean, like, might as well start on the Great Wall. It's going to get us culture. And pop you out, kill that unit. Nice. We've met Catherine of
Екатерина
Greece.
Алексеевна, императрица и попечительница искусств. Но вы можете называть меня Софи.
Alright, great. Farmer's market, sure. And then, yeah, we'll grab that for additional culture. I have no idea which city-state that is. I'm going to try to run down and find it. And put you, have you go to the army. Ah! Ah, I see now. Shukonu. Yeah, this is a problem. Why not? Why not get a fishing key? Right here. Move you down this way and then pop you out so we can get those warriors. Yeah, I don't know what to do with you. Can I purchase? Yeah, I can purchase another Shukonu, throw you up this way. And purchase a Shukonu down here. That's unfortunately all I can do. And I need to bring you this way. Oh, come on, archers. I don't know if I can buy another Shukonu. So I'm going... I can. I don't know if we can lose this city. I don't know if they can take it. Please move. Please move. Please move. You're not okay, you moved.
Riches and honors acquired.
And I don't have enough gold anymore. We might actually lose that town. Because of these damn navies. Yep. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Cancel diplomatic action. Because I don't want my science to be hindered. We can take it back. It's going to be far more annoying. Alright. Lo Yang has been settled. Go for the wine, and go down south. Go for the Shudafu. See what see what they do. They're gonna burn this. They are burning it. And I have 2 turns. I don't think I'm gonna be able to grab it within the 2 turns. That's the issue. Grab the +1 down that. So yeah, just build a settler because I think we're going to lose it. Alright. What does this guy do? Activate on a constructible with a great work slot to grant a codex called Tao Te Cheng that grants 2 happiness. I was going to get us a milestone there. Grab some science because apparently I'm ahead on culture somehow. We can upgrade this guy. We'll do the combat on infantry. I don't know if I can shoot over. I can. Damn it, I'm 1 turn off. I am 1 turn... Wait. I can. Why the fuck? Go in. We've taken it back. Sweet. Fuck you, barbarians. Fuck you. Wait. That also that gave us +1 pop. Yeah, I should have moved this Shukolnu up. But it doesn't matter. He is so stuck. I do need to research Code of Laws, and I'm gonna have to keep on hold on this settler. That's the issue. Yeah, build the garden. There we fucking go. Bring you down this way. Bring you over so we can protect these places without needlessly investing our entire economy. There's a mina of Tonga. Cool. I have no idea where I met her. Alright, you're all gonna chill here for the moment. And then we're all gonna try to kill this city-state. Oh, looks like Egypt finally took care of that barbarian encampment. That's nice. Or we're just gonna defend against retinue. Because fuck me, I guess. Combat strength for infantry. We're not really using infantry units, so I guess I can pass that by. We'll go for currency. You will be a farm. No, I want you to grow, because I'm going to make you into a city anyway. I think Liu Yang will also be a city. Which means I'm going to have to plan you out. So obviously our science buildings are going to go here. I want my cultural buildings to go right here because mountain adjacency. Our ultra actually can go there. Just so we can grow out to there. And yeah, that'll be the basics. I want to get culture and science in these things as much as I can. Everything else can go, like, in a specific place. Ah, my God. Sure, build the barracks. I'm actually going to ask you for open border setup. So, Okay, cool. And this will allow us just to kill that unit. Sweet. No, I'm actually going to make you... I'm getting city... I need to get more cities. Evidently, to bring up my numbers. So I'm going to need to save the money up for that. Plus 10% science on the capital, plus 1 science on from specialists. I don't have any specialists right now, so it doesn't make any sense for me to grab that. But I'll grab 2 culture. Grab scientific attribute point. And then we're going to go back to Antiquity era civics. Grab Code of Laws. Plus 1 science on resources slotted. Alright, we're going to run down here real quickly. And try to take out that independent peoples. Before they cause me too many issues.
The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew.
Grab the camels. Grab that. And then we can grab a harbor. Slot that, perfect. For economic, I do think we need to grab, we do need to grab Code of Laws. We do need to go to academics, which we are already working our way towards, or mathematics rather. Yeah, we already are working our way towards that. And we're only in 36% into the era. That is insane. I feel like we're much later. Like, yeah, it's just insane to think about. Wei Ying Palace. Now, I did not plan for this. I did not plan to put in specific adjacencies for the Wei Ying Palace. I'm probably going to put it here so I can get adjacency with the culture. So we'll grab that. We're going to try to grow towards the that Kowloon. Frederick really hates me. All right, let's go ahead and get a brickyard here now that you're a city. Put you in the city center. Grab you a barracks. And this is all for... Actually, no, stop it. All to get production here. All just to get production. Grab an altar. And then a library. Oh, sweet. There's no one here. Although that is a cliff. How interesting. That's a huge flood right there. Good thing nothing was damaged. Yeah, people are just completing objectives, which is fine. Once we get Code of Laws, we're gonna, boom, just be right at the end of so many things. Mostly the, you know, money tree. And currency is basically us going...
Heaven is lasting.
Wei Ying Palace.
Earth endures. Time has no limit. Regret goes on and on
Buy, do,
without
eat.
end.
Cool. It's just... this game is so pretty, though. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love the beauty of this game. Although that mine there in front... not too great.
When I was young, I thought that money was the most...
All right, currency. We can
important
now
thing.
really start getting specialists. Perfect. I can grab currency too. However, I'm just going to go straight towards mathematics. I feel like that would just be better. Grab the bath. Again, that will be adjacency for our science. And there's a Frederick Legion right there.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Cool. We do get a free trader, which is great. And there's our flax. That's just a 2 science and 2 culture. +1 culture from specialists. Ethics. I like that. In 2 turns, we can respec our policies. Oh, and looks like Harriet Tubman, yeah, she annexed this city-state straight up. That's insane. I'm so glad I'm over here in the corner. Like, I am I'm so glad that I'm not in the, like, Thunderdome that is whatever is going on in the south. Because it looks like Frederick has been really busy with Harriet Tubman and or Hatshepsut. Alright, I'm going to grab this. +1 science from specialists. Because we're only starting. And I do need to move you this way. Now, as much as I would like to put specialists here, I think I do need to still grab, work some tiles. Yeah, Frederick, at this point, I think there's no stopping me when it comes to science. I will actually place a Great Wall here to give them adjacency. And then make that trade. Yeah, we'll go and grab merchants when we can, although I don't know about my trade range. I really don't.
An eye for an eye. A two.
I'm going to replace this with charismatic leader. I know it's one culture, but we do get a lot more as we move on. Go up and grab entertainment. Hey, Firelina, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I need to heal you guys because that was actually a flood. Okay. And that's why I need to heal you guys. How much was it to make you into a city? 700. Which one is being attacked? You're being attacked. Huh. Yeah, I was right. I don't have the range. And I can't attack there. Okay, cool. Cool. Sure. We'll do that. Where can I build a market? This has maximum adjacency from the navigable rivers. No, this does from the coasts. I'm gonna build another one of the Shidafu. You need to heal. And then I'm going to build the market right there. What do you do? +3 influence to the building. On the palace. Okay, that's just more influence then, I guess. Yeah, apparently Hatshepsut and Harriet Tubman love me. I do not know why. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's just small stuff built on top of each other. I do need to get you a fishing key. I do need to get you a harbor, so your tiles can be much better. That being said, though, it would have been nice for me to have grabbed that wool just now instead of a fishing boat. Whoops. Harriet Tubman, I do want open borders.
Perfection is achieved.
And I need to grab that cotton. And I need to grow towards those rubies. No, I want you to grow. You stepped in the wrong place. That's amazing. So I want Liao Yang to grow because it'll make the conversion to the city cheaper. Great lighthouse has been built. That's good to see, I guess. I don't actually care. All right, we're gonna grab that amphitheater. That's 3 science and 7.5 culture. How are we doing with everyone else? I am somehow leading in culture. No, Harriet Tubman is actually. We're actually in the middle. We're actually doing really great for ourselves. Even we've got, this is the most amount of, by the way, this is the most amount of camels I have seen. This is insane. I accidentally right-clicked with the merchant. Whoops. But yeah, that is insane. I didn't mean to upgrade you, but okay, that works too.
Remain less interested in who we are now.
Grab a monument. Grab an amphitheater. And I would like... you have 20 production. I would like to get your production up a little bit more. So get a few mines around. Move around here. Very bad idea for you, buddy. I don't have enough money to upgrade. Whoops. We're 50% done with the age. I have no idea where these hostile peoples are coming from, and I would like to know. Not enough gold. That's a shame. Spearman, migrant, spearman. Fucking Frederick keeps on trying to hinder my science. Yeah, by the way, what's like Chang'an's production? 39. Oh god, that was a huge volcanic eruption. I need to wait another turn. Ah, there you are, you fucking bitch. Deploy army. Walk on in, apparently, because you... Yeah, walk on in, apparently, because you decided to leave your place unguarded. I didn't realize that. That was anticlimactic. One, two. Oh, right. When they took the thing, yeah. When they took the city, the hostile independent peoples, it got rid of all my improvements. I get that now. I now understand. So that's why I couldn't grow towards the wool. I didn't even have the gypsum. Yeah, I'm probably gonna settle like right here, and it'll be a town. 2, 3. Actually, I can settle right here and be completely fine, and grab the wool, and grab 2 wool and silver. It's not gonna be the greatest of places. It's literally gonna be a town. Yeah. Although it might be worth making it into a city because Confucius benefits far better from cities. Cities grab very good growth rates. Sure, we'll probably start building the Great Wall. Why not? Plus 3 science to the palace. That's great to see. And we haven't yet started running off with science. Apparently Harriet Tubman is in the lead there. Uh, 600 to convert you. That's right. I've been using the money recently, so that'll be why it's taking me a while. Scout was attacked. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Who is this? Oh, you're still there. Dividorum is still there. That's funny to see, actually. Night Flash, welcome, welcome. I think it's been a while since you've came. What's going on here? Okay, nothing. Apparently I can't build any more Great Walls. I still don't know how the Great Walls work, why I can't place them, but oh well, I guess I'll start building city walls. Okay, good. Those guys
There's
are just
geometry.
fucking off. That's good to see. Explore math as music theory. Yeah, sure. Grab 2 cultural amphitheaters. All right, we're gonna go back and grab science masteries to grab the codexes. I don't imagine we need many more. No, we do need a lot more. Grab the academy. We're 1 turn away from entertainment, which gives us an extra settlement slot. So, actually, yeah, this will line up perfectly then. Because next turn I'll be able to settle this town.
All the world.
And we have settled Xinjiang. Grab the rubies. And then we can go and grab the ivory. Emile Bell. Well, it's already been built, so it doesn't really matter. I might as well just go for organized military for another settlement limit. You are probably just going to be a mining town. Do I have any extension? No. And I do need to wait for you to grow to get any sort of, like, trading distance. Oh, this is great. I spent all this time going around just to be kicked out. Harriet Tubman, give me open borders again.
When I was young,
Codex. Engineering 2. I do need to repair all of that. That is nice. Or that would be nice. Yeah, might as well just get a barracks going. Get it going right here. And then grab the academy. Milestone completes. We only have a few more to slot for an economic golden age. I do need to start trading, but the issue is I have no trading range. That is the problem about being on the very edge of the map.
those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty.
Has the Terracotta army been built? I imagine it has not. What does it give? That's the tech tree, not the civics tree. 30% production towards in training infantry and ranged. Well, it's 8 turns to build. It's 8 turns to build, and we don't have anything better to do. Ah, Neapolis. Perfect. Let's go trade over there. Even though it's going to get me one clay, better than nothing. Yes, these are going to give me a little bit more yields, so +1 food. Also, I don't know why I was able to grow twice. Oh, because you grew 1, and then we built over a clay pit. That'll make sense. I don't like this area, Tubman. I don't like how you're just, like, building up on my borders. There's a codex. Mathematics 2 gets me another codex. And we're going to convert you into a city. Like the other one, we're going to need to get the... Well, I'm going to need to plan everything out, won't I? Alright, right here, best place for science because it's between two resources. Gets the adjacency from them. Down here will probably be, yeah, best for the culture from the mountain. Which would mean... Actually, this wouldn't be too bad for, say, the barracks and the blacksmith, both of which gain adjacency from the cotton. Which means everything else I think would be fun if I don't actually plan out. Okay, cool. We're gonna grab a brickyard here. Again, we're gonna need that for the production. We're gonna grab a saw pit, put that there. The altar will eventually go somewhere. We'll talk later. Damn it! Someone built... Who built it? I don't... Okay, so I don't know who built Terracotta Army. That's a shame. That certainly is a shame. Ah, shit. You are invading. That's not any fun. I should probably go deal with that. Go to Neapolis. Alright, we're in the crisis. Chang'an, build me a few merchants. And this is great. Tribute, minus 10 gold for each city-state you're suzerain of. This is actually the worst one. The city-state emergency. Actually. Very much is. Because, oh, fuck you. This means that we're gonna have some guys coming in and saying hi, and I don't want that. Yeah, like these guys.
An army is a miniature.
Build me a settler after this merchant. Yeah, scoop up these guys. I do want to deal with this city-state first. And we're going to have to go for literacy for the codexes. And we're close to filling out our codex slots. That's no good. I'm gonna need to upgrade you and then bring you north. That's the thing. That's what I need to do. I'm too far away. Can I? No, I cannot specialize you yet. Deploy the army. That is the worst place you could have chosen to deploy the army. This means I lost 2 attacks. 2. Fuck you. Game, fuck you.
There is Geo.
Damn, this is a really nice farm tile. Wow, that's going to give me 2 science. I'm actually impressed by that. Grab navig... Actually, no, we're going to probably need... I'm going to need bronze working too. To get that little bit of extra attack. Alright, we have a settler. And I didn't think of where I wanted to settle. I could go over here to get coastline. I don't think we're going to get any settlement limit. Any more settlement limit. Until the next age. Yeah, we're not. Down here would be great to grab, or just to fill up the map, but I think we want a coastline. We technically do here, but I want a coastline out this way, because the next age, that's going to matter. Yeah, I don't imagine a market being too great here, but we'll grab it, put it next to the temple. Actually, I should probably stop the building of these 2 merchants because I do not have the room. And yeah, I will go for ironworking. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll go for ironworking. Because, like, I have 3 more. 2 more slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The goal for this is to get 10, so we do need 1 more. We're going to get it by grabbing. I think we're going to get it by grabbing literacy. And I need to get rid of this. Which is a shame. Sure, Dafu, I think we'll go for. NG. Repair. Grab the altar. Do we have the economic golden age secured? We do not. I think, though, I do need to improve trade relations, so I'll start doing that with these 2. I have no idea where Amina is from. I need to pop you back. You have too many units. I'm sorry, but this city-state has too many units. Grab open borders with you.
One of the most spectacular...
And the Great Barrier Reef. Where was that? I can tell it's somewhere around here because I see science. But I can't tell, like, where it is. I can't see it. That is just insane. How many units are just here? That is just mind-boggling. Matter of fact, no. I need more people out here. That's what I need. Frederick's not going to give me open borders, sadly.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their
Threat dealt with. Great. Gold isn't nearly as worth it anymore. Yeah, we'll be able to take care of these guys soon enough. Yeah, and then like I said, anything here is great just to have on top. So go ahead and grab... We can grab the villa right there. Get the granary down like right there. Although, like, that's 5 food up here. The garden down right there. And actually, yeah, I can probably start doing the Great Wall down through this way. If I can get that in time. Right. What is the advantage of settling here versus settling one tile to the right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I don't see a disadvantage of settling one tile to the right, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, just build fortifications here. You're probably going to die. Because you have an... Archers? No. They decided to move those units. That is rather interesting. Casts to get food. And then we'll grab conscription to get money. Oh, this is where the terracotta army had been built. She built it in Saba. Alright, so the town of Lingxiang. I know it feels weird to say. Or sound, it may sound weird to say, for me to say it like that. I don't know what the pinyin is there, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, fuck. That's right, you became hostile. Fucking hell. Grab a Shukonu. I do need to build more Shukonu, so I'll do that. You have no turns, because I just bought you.
The truly brave.
We're slowly grinding at these units. You're done with your production buildings. I genuinely do not think we can get your shit done in time. But we'll try. Library. And yeah, in here I'm not going to focus on specialists. I am going to focus on production. This is great to see. It's great to see that they're only putting out slingers. Amazing. I knew we'd be able to tackle it. It would just be very annoying to do so. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can just check right here. We are 4 off. 4 resources off. Okay, I can go here. That's 1 resource. This is another. We already got the wine. I need you to grow, so I'm gonna buy a granary. Because this cotton would be another. Yeah, this would be a disaster had the AI made the correct decisions. Perfect. Burn that place to the ground. Crisis continues. I don't hinder my science. Frederick, maybe. We've got more things to worry about. Barbarian mercenaries. Gold maintenance for military. Why is that? Why is that a 0 for me? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not gonna ask any questions here. Oh, they can take it. Screw them. Ah! Screw them. No, seriously, because they're going to burn it down in two turns. That's not enough time for me to get down there. Not nearly enough time. What the fuck? Alright, we'll just burn their entire home to the ground then. Milestone complete.
God with such.
So this makes sure that we get, yeah, science completed there. Because we completed literacy. Go for philosophy now. Alright, go resettle the city. Yeah, grab that altar. And trade here. So that's another resource. Holy shit. We're gonna lose this city. That is a commander with 10... yeah, that's a commander with 10 upgrades from Mocha. They're gonna take this turn. No, they're not.
Iron Maiden.
They're gonna take it next turn because I can't put a unit here. Wait, no, I can. I can put a scout in. What is your production? I think your production is just fine. So we can start slapping down specialists. Alright, cool. Let's just start working towards future tech. We don't need to get the codexes anymore. That's a military promotion. That's great. Grab the final thing there, and then grab the additional combat strength. Ah, they took it back. Screw you. Screw you, and you're gonna burn it the fuck down. This is annoying, because this is a city that was well grown. So that means I'm going to have to regrow it. That's beyond annoying. I need horsemen. That's what I need. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this thing. I hate this thing with a bloody passion. Good. They're all of what they know and love is burnt to the ground. Go this way so I can burn their shit to the ground. Research collaboration, farmers market. Improve trade relations. Apparently I have a thing here I can grab. Expansionist. Growth rate in cities. Just pile that on. Now, apparently blacksmith right there would be great. I can just take it back. Actually, that's quite easy for me to take it back. We're taking quite good care of everything now. Well, almost everything. This is still a major problem. Actually, I think you can probably go back into the water. That would probably be quicker for you to retake that city. Actually, no, because that's a cliffs. That's not gonna work.
Ships.
I am just right here. They're gonna burn it down. I know they are. I just know it. Poppy art there. Kill you. That is not enough, apparently. Poppy art here. This should be enough. Come on, make every single bad mistake here. No! They raised it! Screw y'all! Fucking screw y'all! I am beyond just salty that happened. Like, fucking hell. That was a well-grown city as well. The other, like, sure, this one they had like 3 population. I can live with that. But like that one, it was I mean, to be fair, I knew it was coming. I saw it coming. Like, I should have put more military units over here. But still, man, this is the worst. I honestly do think this is the worst of the ancient era crises. I like how it's in the game. It gives it a good it gives it a challenge, but it's just the most annoying one. Sorry, no, this is just me being salty, by the way. Like, yeah, it's just literally that only. Alright, let's settle the city of Chochin. Fuck me, I guess, you know? How many more do we have to have for an economic golden age? 3 more. I would have gotten it too, if it weren't for these meddling barbarians.
The unexamined.
So freaking annoying. Pop the happiness. That's gonna break, shave that in half. That's good. All right, and start going for future civic. Alright, stop producing these. I get to doing the blacksmith. Sure, why not? Even though it's way too late and you're not on the right front for it. And of course you got up for another unit, because why wouldn't you? Get the granary. I do need to invest in my towns because it's great. Or I should be investing in my towns. Alright, so the city of Haiying. You are growing. Okay, cool. Grow south, I guess. Do that, do that. We're gonna try. We are going to try to get my shit back. Oh, you never got your altar. Should probably do that. Although it probably is a little too late for that. The commander is right here. Yeah, you go right there. We're gonna upgrade everyone in that unit. Although our level 3 horsemen are on the scene at the moment as we speak. Pearls. I think we'll be able to barely make the economic golden age. Hey, I need to pull them back one. Sure, get that boost, get literature. Upgrade everyone that you can. Pop you into here and heal because we're in friendly territory. Despite that, though, our science is growing strong. Here at Tubman, though, like, I don't know how she has that much science. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Future tech. 2 crisis policy slots. That's not good. We get an expansionist. Food is refunded when city grows by adding a specialist. Yep, that's the side that we need to go on, by the way. Because that's just the specialist stuff. Grab a merchant, see what we can do. Oh my god, they just had... They had another explosion of units. Fuck me. Right, because it was the next thing in the fucking crisis. I was about to grab it as well. Oh my god, why do you have so many units? This is
Skill
insane.
is handed down.
You don't need to work on merchants. You need to work on horsemen. Yeah, just pop up behind them. Why do you have 30? What is that number? What is that number? We need to put more units down over this way. Yeah, no, like, what... Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I have to think about this. Because this is so fucking insane. Oh, right, I'm not growing towards that Cowlin. I probably need to. Whoops. I mean, this doesn't matter unless if I'm going to build an ageless settlement. Is that ageless? I have no idea if it's ageless. Oh, we'll say right here. Right. Okay. It's not ageless, then. We're in a good fortified position right up here. This does distract them, and they did go for the Shukonu. That's fine. And they are now in an exposed position. Although that might have accidentally killed that unit. We will see. Switch you guys, so at least you can be upgraded. Stay in the fortified position. No, you survived. That is impressive. That is just incredible. I'm going to do this. Actually, no, I can't. Whoops. Build me a merchant wait, what was that? Okay, that was just a scout. Yeah, build me a merchant oh my god, you're dead. Yeah, you would have been fine if that commander hadn't showed up. That commander showed up and you got fucked. And they killed themselves on myself. Move forward. Although these guys do need to heal quite a bit. Oh my god, you survived? With 1 health. Oh my god. I'm gonna pop you out so I can kill this unit. There we go. It is insane that my units were able to survive in such conditions. Most of them, at least. Yeah, sure, grab a cultural festival. No, I need you to switch out. And I no longer need horsemen. Stop building horsemen for me, please. We'll go with that. Try to trade in Neapolis again. I wonder if it was destroyed because of the city-state or the city being burnt.
The dogs bark, but the caravan moves on.
There we go. That commander's finally fucking gone. That's a fucking relief. And yeah, I think we're done with all the city-states around us. Because, like, looks like Frederick took care of the guy down here. And he does border us now. Though I would have a more, far more worry about Frederick coming in this way than this way. Because these two, he can only come in from the south from this tile and this tile. That's very defendable. Alright, timer is now on. We have 10 turns left in the age. Which units need to be commanded? I'm just going to shift enter. That was weird. was really weird. Anyway. Scientific initiative. Give it boost. And honestly, at this point, I'm building things for the sake of building things. Didn't I need to add 2 more crisis policy slots? I did. I don't ever remember adding inferior tactics. I think the game added that for me. I really do. So I do not remember adding them. Huh. Weird. Grab the turtles. Grab... It doesn't really matter anymore, but grab that. Turtle. Grab him. Put him in Chang'an. You're definitely going to be a fishing town. I'm going to get you a fishing key and then a harbor later on. And I think we're good. I think we've hunted down and killed all the remaining survivors, as we should. Sorry, I'm very fucking salty about the cities that were burnt, especially this one. One more. I think we'll be able to do it by virtue of trade. Our guy is already here. Make that trade. Boom. Boom. Milestone complete. We've got the economic golden age secured. Oh, these these guys fucking again. I mean, does it really matter? No, it doesn't, because the age is about to end in like 3 turns. But it's the principle of, we just burnt down their place after they burnt down mine, and they had the goal to come back, to come back. Why? Fucking why? Well, I no longer need the Kaolin, because we already have our thing. All right, we can grab a militaristic one. We'll grab... That would have been great to grab right before this. The +5 combat strength to when fighting independent powers. That would have been great. Honestly, I'm just going to shift enter. Pop you out here. Attack. Pop you up back there. Attack. And then disperse. Which gets us a nice promotion. Sweet. Right before the age ends as well. We are going to grab maneuver. Then now that everyone here is dead, we can go back home and say we've protected the nation. Perfect. And grab a scientific attribute point. We'll grab science on specialists. And it's because these future civics and technologies give us those bonuses. Just a random card. Policy card. Final turn of the sage. Who will carry on our legacy? All right, that was a pretty good antiquity age. Despite the 3 cities that got captured, 2 of them got burned.
It was not just a road of silk.
That was just the
It
most
was a road of
annoying thing.
delicacies and lustrous metals, and for the Han, a path to boundless fortune.
All right, we did what we set out to do, which is absolutely great. All right, we can go for the Ming. Plus 50% science in the capital, minus 15 science per turn for each social policy, but not tradition in the government. So we actually lose science from social policies, which is quite interesting. As the Ming. We also have the Mandarin, and we also have the Ming Great Wall, and the Sunle Chong. Plus for combat strength in featureless tiles, has ranged attack. But we are wanting to go. We can also go Mongolia, yes. We're wanting to go science, which is just the Abbasid thing. With their lemma, they get plus science to specialists in this city. Allows the training of the Alim in this element. Madrasa itself gives plus 6 science. And you receive gold for each rural population of the city when you create a specialist. I will go ahead and change my mementos, though, and I did remember to do that. So we're not going to grab that. We are going to instead grab the culture from specialists to offset the amount of culture that we will not be having, and we're going to get that 5% growth rate in cities for every specialist in that city, the maximum of 25%. That's insane. So ultra set, brush, and scroll. I was actually going to go with the Garuda statue, but I think this is a great combination for what we're going for.
The second of the great Arab caliphates, the Abbasid dynasty, is the heart of wisdom. As the knowledge of the world and the heavens flows inwards to Abbasid libraries, Abbasid scholars are guided by the tenets of their faith and their devotion to expanding the frontiers of science and commerce. Seek, read, discover. The world is yours.
Excellent. You also gain access to our Mamluk, which is a cavalry unit. When stationed in your territory, you receive +1 combat strength for every urban population in that settlement. Has lower combat strength than other cav units. And then, we also get access to the Madrasa, which is 6 science +1 science adjacency for quarters, science buildings, and wonders. And then the Mosque, +6 happiness and +1 culture adjacency for happiness buildings and wonders. Welcome to the medieval era. So, of course, we've got Edward Teach being the Republic of Pirates. I don't yet know where he is, though, which is rather interesting. We got some aggressive city-states to our north. Hatshepsut is Songhai. Catherine the Great is Bulgaria. Interesting. Frederick is Spain. Claritam's Inca, and Amina is Hawaii. I wonder who took the Normans. But then again, Frederick is a good Spain because he does get free infantry units. So you get your Testillas for free if you're playing as Frederick. Which makes him very, very dangerous. Anyway. The exploration age has begun. Alright, so I'm not going to militaristic, so I'm going to grab a expansionist attribute. I'm going to grab the cultural attribute point. All your cities from the previous age remain cities. Silk Road's golden age. Yes. That's going to be really nice. Going to save me a lot of money. And we keep those specialists. So yeah, we'll go for that. That does mean we get rid of the Great Library Golden Age, but I think it's fine. Confucius Exploration Legend Expansionist. I have never seen either one of these two. Probably because I'm now level 6 Confucius? Maybe? Huh. I can grab just both of them. And honestly, we're just going to keep with the plus 10 science. Lin Z upgrades. I'm going to have to view map because Liu Yang, so it's this or... Okay, one of these two. And I'm just going to move the capital down to here. Economic golden point, because I forgot to do it. So, Linz. Confirm changes. You're now Baghdad. Production on specialists is really nice. This does mean, however, I have to plan everything out. A 9. Yeah, adjacency from the Wei Ying Palace. So I'm going to have to move my science district out this way. I believe... Yeah, I believe our cultural district will remain the same. So every science constructible... Every happiness constructible... Yeah, I think here best is to overbuild on these. And actually, this would be a terrible place for the stonecutter. Put it right there. And which this means my happiness buildings. Yeah, my happiness buildings will need to go city center or this tile right here. Yeah, and honestly, it doesn't matter anymore. So our oldest science district was here. That's 8. That likely will still be it, because this is just too far. And I imagine... Yeah, I imagine our cultural stuff will remain the same. And then, yeah, the same exact setup as up here. Put this by the science constructibles. And then we can put the happiness buildings over here to make this even better. Ideally, yeah, it would be best to place it like right here, science, da-da-da, but whatever. And maybe we can get the House of Wisdom, place it right there. That's a huge maybe. Yeah, and then you'll remain the same. And the reason why I'm seeing if science constructibles or science quarter will be different is because I know in the ages, resources tend to shift around. I don't know why they did that, but that's just how it is. Boom, boom. Anything else? I think the production buildings will also... I'm fine with sacrificing one production. That's chill with me. Cool. And then yeah, we're gonna start off by grabbing astronomy and piety. And then we're gonna take this, and then we are going to take this to fill it out. Doesn't get us anything, but we're gonna take those. 14 culture is nice to start us off on. I would love to go down and grab this with the towns. But, like I said, we're going for specialist limit, but settlement limit reduction. I don't quite like that. So we're going to grab the food. Place down the stone cutter, and then place down the stone cutter. Yeah, it's fine to build it right there. There's only going to be one building put there. I'm going to just place these guys preemptively right here in case if Frederick attacks. But this is the only place I'm expecting an attack from. I am going to preemptively ally myself with Harriet Tubman, spend to get Research Collab, and then spend to get Farmer's Market with Hatshepsut. Frederick, I'm going to hinder his research right off the bat. We already are the top science that we can see. And then I'm going to purchase. I do not have enough to purchase a cog. How unfortunate. I already have a cog right here, but he needs to go all the way around. I'm just going to move the Mamluk this way. Move you up this way. So we can deal with those guys before they become a problem. All right. I think... honestly, we probably can go with Feudal Monarchy just to grab the food. But I always love going Theocracy just to get the production towards civilian units, so I can grab the cultural thing. Because that will just give me production, like, make my missionaries just so much cheaper. That being said, though...
There exists...
I do not know. I can't build out to here. Why? Probably because I don't have a building there. No. That's weird. It would, if I couldn't build here, then it would say I couldn't build here. Already with these pins. That's really weird. Either way, with my money, I'm actually going to go and not buy a scout because that's too expensive. Grab cartography, go for feudalism. So why can I build you? I think it's because... It might be because this is... What if I did the... No, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that, because that's going to mess up this district. Just build me a settler. It's not like it's going to be a huge issue. It's not like I need it, like, immediately. It's not like I need... I don't need the science immediately. I've got 2 other cities that are producing the observatory, or plan on producing the observatory. What is this? Pitch. +1 gold on buildings. Grab the gold. And we'll have 2 settlers going out at the same time, which is great. I'm not really planning on going colonial. I'm just going to fill out this area. Right, get a warfare. Pop out this way, and... And... 1, 2, 3. You can grab those spices if you really wanted to. The thing is, you can't grab this iron. But the thing is, I don't necessarily need iron because my unique stuff are cav. Here's the thing, though. You can't grab this tea. Yeah, I think we should settle right there. And these will just be your basic ass towns. Nothing too, like, grand with them. Alright, Confucianism has already been founded. It's hardly surprising, yeah. Frederick and Harrietman just have insane cultural output. That being said, and Harriet Tubman is just insane science. I have no idea why.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
Right. I want you to build your temple. Probably, yeah, I want that more than the wharf. Oh, right, I forgot to assign resources. What do you do? Production towards training units. Baghdad, no. Chang'an has more... more warehouse buildings. Chang'an needs the happiness. You need the production. The cavalry is fine right there. I'd rather have that science. And the tin needs to go up. Up to Baghdad. We'll put the... Yeah, we'll put the silk here. We'll put the pearls here. And that means we're up to -2 in Chang'an. Alright, we'll go to our civics. At least get these... Actually, no, we'll just go straight for the House of Wisdom, I think. Yeah. Disperse you. That's 200 food. And disperse you. That's 200 production. Grab the boost to culture, and you're gonna build your temple.
The king established.
All right, we got +1 settlement limit from feudalism. I think going back grabbing machinery would be good. Yeah, we're going to need to get it anyway. All right, so the town of Abbasid. And try to grow towards the horses. And this is literally going to be a town. And then you can sell the town of Ardabil.
I worked my wits and thoughts about.
And then yeah, we're gonna grab machinery to get the extra production. Of course, yeah, of course, Edward Teach is already out doing shit. Okay, so we've got a temple in Baghdad. That is absolutely amazing to see. And then, yeah, like, quite a few religions have already been founded. We're going to go ahead and found Islam. 2 relics first time you convert a city-state. Relic first time you... Where is... Yeah, I like Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go with Holy Acume for the culture. Like I said, we're already going to be ahead in science. I'm going to get a little bit of culture boost wherever I can. We're probably going to lose that boat. I'm going to get culture boost where I knew it. I fucking knew Frederick was going to declare.
Baghdad?
I fucking knew it. Huh. Yeah, we'll support Harriet Tubman. I'm actually going to ally myself with Hatshepsut in hopes that she joins my war against Frederick. Yeah, I'm going to need to grab that sawmill. Yeah, that boat's dead.
I worked my wits and thoughts about shape.
And honestly, this means I need to go to castles now. I mean, it's fine because, like I said, I never planned on doing all the colonial stuff anyway, so we chillin'. Ah, sweet. Thanks for killing your unit for me, Frederick. It's only the cog, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, there is something right here. I saw a colored thing in. So that's rather interesting. Edward Teach does not like me. Now that is interesting. Okay, I think I can grab the mosque. And maybe the grist mill. We can put the grist mill in the city center. I'm fine with that. And then, yeah, we can go and just start killing these Deathias. Amazing. Now, the Corsairs I'm more worried about. Speaking of which, the Hatshepsut... Yes, she's showing that war. Cool. Yes, please, and Hatshepsut being the bro that she is, puts her unique infantry right in between my archer and the enemy cav. That is being a great ally. Honestly, yeah. I do need to build that fucking mosque right the fuck now so I can get that observatory down. I think I can get that observatory down. Alright, cool. There's nothing going on there. By the way, I don't want to conquer anything. This is just going to be a purely defensive war for me. I figured you would have been coming in from here. Figured you would have been.
Know that God
Pop a dude right there. Pop a dude right here. Can't do that because that's a cliff, unfortunately. What is this? Niter. Yeah, that would be really nice. This is... What is it? What does it do? Combat strength for siege and naval units. Oh my god. I love it. I love it when the AI just throws their units in the water. Because, like, yes. Thank you. AI for giving me this free unit. Although, it would have been really great if I had attacked with this unit first, so I could attack with this unit. Yeah, that would have been a much better idea. But I can just upgrade him now. You do need a retreat. Scientific attribute point, nice. As if I need more. For every per age for every alliance you have. So yeah, that's 20 plus 20, 40 science. Go on to heraldry, I think, right? Because castles... Yeah, I don't need it. Might as well just slot you, I guess. I have no idea where you came from, but I'm just gonna have you chill in Abbasid. Honestly, I can see an argument for Solchin and Hengyang to be upgraded into cities. I can see the argument. Okay. Yeah, get that Cowlin. I was gonna get you more production. I don't think you need any more production anyway, though. So from now on, we'll start work on grabbing our specialists. Considering that's what we're made for. Yeah, we're gonna put the Cowlin in Baghdad. Oh, hi there. Just start fortifying, and then I can bring my ranged units in to attack. Oh, this is gonna get fun. We're also at war with Edward Teach. I still have no idea where he is.
There's blood to be had.
Oh, that's fun. I love how he's talking. I absolutely love that. That's really fun. Like I said, I don't know where he's at still, so I'm not at all worried about what happens here. Oh, damn, he actually got in there.
Yes. But do you have a flag?
All right, we can start upgrading our... couple of our units. The ranged ones. And the melee ones. And you can go in and kill him. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We lost an archer. Doesn't matter to me. Cool. Yeah, honestly, just, yeah, start getting, we do get money from this. Start getting specialists. Heraldry 2. This is gonna get fun. I can already tell you that. This is gonna get very fun. Boost to happiness, we can get... Really? I cannot put down our science district here. That is interesting. Okay. Then we're gonna have to... Huh. We're gonna have to look into it then, into changing some of our things there.
Yes.
All right, combat
But
strength
do
on
you have-
infantry units. Yeah, grab those horses. All right, let's go with shipbuilding then. And yeah, by the way, the music we're listening to is the Edward Teach music. You got slammed. I can pop you out. Okay. Divine intervention. I like that. The volcanic eruption killed that unit. I do not want to destroy that Mamluk. Frederick is going to get these guys, which is hardly surprising.
When I considered what people generally want,
Plus
in
10% science
calculating,
in cities with
I
at least
found
5
that it
specialists.
always is a number.
Woo, that's good. Much better than commune. Yeah, we're gonna grab a scientific attribute points. And then go alt doppler so we can get our House of Wisdom. Go with that. +1 science per age in towns, +2 in distant lands. He's upgraded those tercios. I just noticed that. Means I'm gonna need to start upgrading the guys down here. Problem is I only have so much money. Damn. That's an interesting idea to go straight for the city. Yeah, straight for the city there, in the water. On land, I could see, but that was but in the water. That's a little bit of an interesting idea. That's fine.
If shipbuilding art were in the wood,
Yeah, that's just no-brainer to do. Just basically try to kill that unit off. Go for education. Yeah, Frederick cannot invade me. Like I said, it's not really a good idea to go for a military conquest in this map, considering how many mountains there are. Yeah, this is just insane amount of mountains. +4. We'll do +2 across the empire. Build the kiln. Yeah, start work on the guild hall. Which would be really nice up there. And this will give... Inns are food buildings, not happiness buildings. Okay. Because I need to do that. Then the temple, actually there's still going to get adjacency here because the temple is in the city center, so that's great. Yeah, do something like that. Yeah, please give me that +3 bonus. I'll pop in and kill that unit. Although that's a knight, you should survive that pop back and heal. I do need to get going. I just now realized, oh my god, you actually have 3 hits on you. I do need to get going. It is 12:30 in the morning. And yeah, Baghdad, we can now start building the House of Wisdom. Oh, that's great. That's a great sound effect for building it. Yeah, for placing it down. I love that. That's amazing. And also, just like our unique quarter is so pretty. If we didn't have the units right there shown. But it looks so pretty. Anyway. Yeah, we'll see if we can't build House of Wisdom. It's +2 science from Great Works and all that. So we'll get some good stuff. It's also our unique wonder, and I like building the unique wonders for each civ if I can. We are just behind Harriet Tubman for the top science person. Like I said, I don't know why she is so far ahead there, but apparently she is. We are at war with Frederick, and he's the only one that matters. But it really doesn't matter anyway, because, like, I don't know where Catherine or Edward Teach are. So it doesn't matter. They can't reach me. We're just chilling here. We are actually banging out a lot of these techs, and we're making sure we are upgraded to the most recent technology, military technology. So if you like that, please follow. If you haven't, head over to the second channel to catch anything you've missed, and head over to the main channel to check any edited content with that. Goodbye.